been having a little trouble getting the anthem playing here this morning, so the players took it into their own hands or using their own voices to provide the anthem. Again, we welcome you back to the Bell MTS Iceplex here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is Women's A Nationals. We've got the Ottawa Capitals to take on Calgary United. Ottawa in the red and white, Calgary in the dark jerseys. Just underway in this one. First of two games in the women's division we'll have for you. Before we switch back to the men again for our fourth game of the day. Doucette back behind her own goal. Quick outlet pass as Calgary were changing. Got it up ahead to Bouchard. Brenning with a shot. Save was made and a rebound was put home. Brenning. Bad line change by Calgary United. As the ball was dumped in to the Ottawa end, Calgary decided to make a line change and were very slow in doing it. It allowed Ottawa to bring it up the left side. They got it up ahead quickly to Edie Brenning. She was stopped on the first attempt but put the rebound home. So 1-0. Less than a minute into this one. Ottawa coming back again. Played in by Beautour. And behind the goal, getting to it first, will be Bergeron for Ottawa. Back at the point. Dawson shot. Goes wide of the goal. Picked up back there by McLean for Calgary. But kept in again by Bergeron. Beautour. She's pinned against the boards. A couple of players go down in the corner. One from each team. Finally, it's poked loose. Calgary get to it first. Get it up into the middle. Curlow on the backhand. Came in front. Great chance. Finally, Ottawa clear it out. Up at the blue line. Caperco shot. Save is made. Ball still loose. Mars for Calgary. Down a little bit deeper. Chasing after it is Sharp. Sharp working along the boards with LaBelle. Came out in front. Thrown through the crease by Kapenko. Kapenko with another chance. He's having a great shift. Poulin can't get it out. Again, it's Calgary. Tipped by Kamenko. They can't get it out. Kept in by Calgary. Now Ottawa has it. Desmere played it ahead. Sharp for Calgary. Up at the blue line they bring it in. Cunningham shot over the top of the goal. And the ball goes out of play into the Calgary bench. Things picked up a little bit in that last shift. 16-17 left to go. First period, 1-0 for Ottawa. First penalty of the game. Going to go against Calgary as Caroline Bouchard was tripped up. That's Brenna McBride gone to the penalty box for Calgary. First look at the Ottawa power play. Brenning will take the face-off. She's got the only goal of the game, and face-off is won, though, by Calgary, and they'll clear it down the floor. Hustling back to get it is Brum. Brenning will dump it in. Out to play it. Here's the goaltender, Lim. Ottawa now will get a chance to set up. Brenning plays it back to the point. Doucette. Back to Brenning. Doucette locks it in. Back to Brenning. Good pass. Shot. Save is made by Lim. Brum. Fan on that pass down into the corner. That will allow Calgary to clear it the length of the floor. And Calgary and Ottawa changing. Heather Berzins will clear it down the floor again as we now have 1 minute to go in the Ottawa power play. They turn it over at center. Curlow threw it in front. Ottawa's got it again, but time running down. 42 seconds to go in the power play. Dumped in by Botor. Lim gets it to Van Buskirk, or Buskirk rather. So the dumping attempt by Ottawa didn't work as Calgary able to easily come up with the ball and clear it down the floor. Just 20 seconds to go in the power play now. Bianconi for Ottawa. Bianconi back at the point. Shot from Latrille was blocked. Latrille has it again. To Bergeron into the middle. That's it. Penalty is now over. Stealing it. There's Ottawa. They've got it again. Back at the point. Dawson off a leg to the boards. Bergeron got to the ball, but it's cleared away by Calgary. Great job over there by Kendra Dunlop to knock that pass out of the air, but her backhand pass was intercepted. Over the stick of Desmere, down the floor, Lim out to play it. Lim, a little bit of trouble. Got it to the boards. Not out. Kept in by Ottawa. LaBelle. Cross crease pass, just fanning on it. It was Poulin who was in front. That shot fired wide by Desmere. Desmere's got it again. She has played for Canada internationally. Is Alicia Desmere. Best scoring chance there for Calgary. Chelsea Karpenko. And the save is made. High sticking penalty will go against Ottawa. Edie Brenning. So she's getting her name on the score sheet again. One for a goal, one for a penalty. Karpenko to take the face-off for Calgary as they are now on the power play, trailing it 1-0. Right from the face-off. Sharp got a shot away. It went wide and then cleared down the floor by Ottawa. Lim comes out to leave it there for Mars. Cunningham gets it just in over the blue line. Cunningham knocked it down, kept it in. Good work over in the far point by Jenna Cunningham. Left it along the boards. Played back towards her. It was intercepted by Perkins. Perkins held against the boards. Kept in. Back at the point. And to Dunlop. Dunlop with it. Into the slot. Halfway foot into the corner. Karpenko. Sharp spinning away in the corner. Sharp threw it out in front. Great scoring chance for Calgary. Didn't get through. Kept in by Mars. Dunlop has got it. Back to Mars. Good looking power play here for Calgary. Shot right on goal. Save is made. Natalie Gerard. Reeve. Curlow into the middle and cleared away by Ottawa. Just 20 seconds to go now in the Calgary power play. They've had some chances. They've had good control. Long shot from outside, whistles off the end boards. Reeve let it go, and that is one and done for Calgary on that attempt. Will pretty much do it. Just a couple of seconds left to go. That's it. Running back out on the floor. She came out of the penalty box and ball came right to her. Brenning trying to get away. She stopped up. Berzins played it into the Ottawa zone. Out at center. Dumped in by Ottawa. McBride back there first for Calgary. And McLean. Long pass, almost picked off. Sent down the floor. Brum back to get it for Ottawa. Pass to the blue line, picked off. McLean steps in. Save made by Gerard. That hit the outside of the goal, sits on the mesh. Player's able to knock it loose, comes out in front, chipped over the top of the goal. Dangerously put back behind her own goal by Heather Berzins, but she knew what she was doing. Knocked down, Doucette. Up ahead to Beautour. Drake, April Drake. First time I remember seeing April Drake on the floor in this game. The ball goes into the Ottawa bench. Another player who has performed with Canada internationally. Quite a few, or at least a handful of these players on the floor have been part of Canada's national team in the past. Chipped down the floor by Calgary, hustling back to get it. Was the trio. Into the middle, touched and sent down the floor, and that will be a flooring call against the Ottawa Capitals. Come back down to the right. Just outside the Ottawa blue line. Now it comes in and out at center. Still onside though for Calgary. They'll bring it in a little deeper. A little flip pass into the middle. Sure, will cover that up. Calgary pressing, another shot, a couple of saves made by Girard. One on the first shot, one on the rebound. Brenning into the middle, taken away. Mars for Calgary. Hard around the boards, kept in, good play by LaBelle. Fisher. Reagan Fisher. Over to Birch, Lindsay Birch. She has it taken away from her. Ball goes high in the air at center. Player went down, following up on it is Bouchard. Bouchard. Bianconi was trying to catch up and make it a 2-on-1 down low. Now Bianconi stole it, got a shot away. Lim makes the save and covers up. And mentioning Canada's national team, some of these players obviously are playing, well, they are all playing for a national championship, but some of them are also playing hopefully for a chance on Canada's national team, the next ISBHF World Championships to be held in Košice, Slovakia next summer. And part of the selection process for both the men's and women's teams, a big part of the selection process is happening here at these national championships. General managers of both the men's and women's teams will be here watching all these players, along with some other folks who are helping with the selection process. So, no doubt some of the players hoping to impress along the way and get a chance to make that trip next year and compete internationally for their country. Flipped out and down the floor. Doucette, Sharp is watching her. Doucette gets rid of it around the boards. Here to Cara Brum. Then the ball goes straight up in the air. Still bouncing around. Calgary are on it. Pass across. Girard made the save. Kept in by Calgary. Good pass out at center. Heather Burzens. Burzens threw it out in front. Good defensive play. Dunlop had it on her stick and then had it taken away. Burzens got a stick on it. This is Emily Burzens. There's Emily and Heather out there, the Burzens for Calgary. Held in by McLean. She does good work out at center. Flipped down the floor. Tipped in by April Drake. She goes in to get it. Drake. Watched by Mars. Drake. Tried to put it out in front. Mars has it. Stopped at center. Dawson. Comes right back to Emily Burzens. Back to Mars. Evenly played game up to this point. Dawson will dump it in. To the side of the goal. It's still loose. Poke free, but on it first, Colleen Gamach. Dawson. Quick outlet pass. Right onto the stick of Brenning. But she was stopped as she got to the blue line. Then it's cleared down the floor by Calgary. That'll be a flooring call. 4:08 left to go. First period. Ottawa leading it 1-0. Shots on goal 7-3 favoring Calgary. Wrist shot did not get through to goal. Knocked down and out. All the way down into the Ottawa end. Good race for it. Reagan Fisher got to it first for Calgary, and then it's taken away along the boards. Ottawa will lug it out. Bergeron. Down into the corner. Bianconi. They'll cycle it. Bianconi. Tried to hold off the Calgary player. Finally had it knocked off her stick. Lindsay Birch. Gets to the blue line. Birch. Dumping it in front. All alone in front. Couldn't get the shot away. They tried the backhand pass out in front. Cleared. Great opportunity, but no clear shot on goal that time for Calgary. Rayom. Looking for Desmere at the side of the goal. That came dangerously to the side of the goal. Lim just got her foot on it. It almost redirected off her right foot back into the goal, but she's got it. Yeah, they can find where it is. There they go. Kept in by Ottawa. Now it's out. Brum back to get it. Right up through the middle. Lay it off on the right side. Into the middle for April Drake. Off of her stick. And down the floor. Doucette to Brum. High in the air, leaping to keep it in is Karpenko. Karpenko, shot blocker save made by Giroud. Shot from the point by Van Buskirk goes wide. Coming away with it, Rayom. She turned it over. Dunlop. Up at center. Brum picked that off. Cara Brum. And she'll just send it down the floor. A wave off the flooring. Sharp gains the blue line. Poke checked away by Brum, who's had a good first period for Ottawa. Karpenko over on the other side. To Sharp. Cleared out, down the floor. Mars back there first for Calgary. Turning and going with it is Cunningham. Cunningham, snapshot. That was blocked by Latriel. Out at center, kept in. Thrown right in front, ball bouncing around, now played to the far corner. Under a minute to go in the first of two periods. Another good scoring chance at the side of the goal. Giroud with another big save, and then finally the ball is cleared into the Calgary bench. Calgary pressing in this final minute of the first period, 29.5 seconds left to go. Face off to the right of Nathalie Giroud. Back of the point, shot comes in, it's redirected. Another save made. Calgary coming very close in the dying seconds of this period. Still 15 seconds to go. And Giroud is just holding the fort. That time got the left pad down. Came up with a big save to preserve the 1-0 lead as the first period comes to an end. But credit Nathalie Giroud with the 1-0 lead for Ottawa as Calgary threw everything at her in those last couple of minutes. Couldn't beat the Ottawa goaltender, so it's 1-0. And a goal in the first minute of this game by Edie Brenning, and that's been it. Shots on goal at the end of the first period, 10-4 favoring Calgary. We'll just take a couple of minutes break and then we'll be back. These are the Canadian Ball Hockey Association Men's and Women's A and Masters Championships from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And we're just underway here in the second period. Our scoreboard updated. A chance for Calgary right off the get-go. There we go. 1-0 Ottawa, goal first minute of the first period. Oh, Calgary late. Natalie Girard was brilliant in that first period. Speaking of national team members, she has Canada's national goaltender. You can see why. Buskirk. Amy Van Buskirk to the side of the goal, taking away Cara Brum. Edie Brennan got it up ahead, out at center, and there's going to be a penalty. And it's going to go against Calgary, tripping. So an early second period power play for Ottawa. We've got Bouchard, Desmere, and Brenning up front. On the back end, Rayome. I believe that's Dawson on the left point. Ball goes over the top of the goal. Rayome. Bouchard. Back to Dawson. Rayome. Dawson, one-timer, deflects wide. Off the inboards, all the way out to the far side. Dawson hustling over there to try and keep it in. The ball goes out of play at the Calgary bench. Last touch by an Ottawa player, so comes out over the blue line, and it's not in the offensive zone. They've got to get it in over the blue line again. But it's going to be cleared out by Calgary. Fisher got it down the floor, and then she goes into forecheck. Fisher comes up with it. Fisher short-handed. The shot was blocked. Fisher doing great work. Back at the point. McBride winds up. That floats wide of the goal, but Calgary get to it first. Great job killing this penalty. Finally, Ottawa come up with it. Over a minute gone in the power play. Bean Coney dumps it in. Back there first is Reeve. Ottawa come up with it, feed it back to the point. Doucette. Brum. Back to Doucette. Off a leg into the corner. Back to Brum. 25 seconds to go in the man advantage. Fanning on it was Doucette. Back in behind the goal. Out in front is Beautour. Brum. Shot. Again knocked down in front. Ottawa stay on it. 10 seconds to go. Again, the shot did not get through. That one from Bergeron. Calgary doing a great job of blocking up the slot and blocking a lot of shots. And that'll do it. Penalty's over. Good penalty kill for Calgary United. Bergeron at center. She stopped. Finally, Calgary get possession. Backhand it in, then go into chase. Kept in by Calgary. Curlow. She's got it. Threw it into the middle. Nobody home. And that will allow Ottawa to bring it out. Pass in behind. Curlow. Good pass. That finds Lindsay Birch. Got it in over the blue line, then fired it in. It went off of Girard, then hit the crossbar. She mishandled that. Off the glove, off the crossbar, and out. Drake. In front, player knockdown play continues on. They were trying to get it to LaBelle. She went sprawling. And now a penalty coming up to Ottawa for tripping. So they just killed off one penalty. Now they'll find themselves shorthanded once again. Alicia Desmere. Players thought the faceoff would be all the way back in Ottawa's end. It's going to come just outside the blue line. Calgary with yet another great chance. Actually, it was Ottawa that killed off the penalty a minute ago. Hit that little reversed. Calgary now on the power play. So they killed off a shorthanded opportunity and now have a power play of their own. Minute 20 to go in the Calgary power play. Great chance right from that first face-off. Heather Burzens. Back to Cunningham. Shot was blocked. Girard bobbled that for just a moment. Now she's got it. As the shot was partially blocked. Exactly 1 minute to go in the penalty to Desmere. Cunningham in the corner for Calgary. Cunningham. Got it to the side of the goal, taken away. Doucette. They'll move it out. Drake. Drake doing good work. Killing time. 35 seconds to go in the man advantage for Calgary. But Drake just wants to hold it along the boards as long as she can. And she killed a good half minute of that penalty all on her own on that shift. Karpenko. Down into the corner. Back there first, Dawson for Ottawa. Poked away from her. Calgary come up with it. Feed it in front. They'll get it out. Karpenko able to walk right in. Shot. And Giroux, top of the circle. Coming out to cut down the angle. Makes a save. No rebound this time. Penalty's now over. But shots on goal are 16-6 favoring Calgary. One off the stick of Brum. Brum has it in the corner. She's had a strong game back on defense for Ottawa. But they can't get it out. Kept in by Calgary. Birch. Taken away by Brum. This time it just comes out over center. Birch, shot, blocker save made by Giroux. Calgary with more pressure. Lindsay Birch. Back of the point, Reeve shot. That one off of Fisher in front, her teammate. Bianconi checked. She couldn't get it out. Kept in by Curlow. Brum on it again. She needs to get off soon as she can, but Calgary keep the ball in. Now they'll move it out. Ottawa finally get it out. Bianconi. And they need to get a line change in desperately. Be kept in at the blue line. Latriel shot. That just missed the far post by a few inches. Ball goes up in the air, hits the ceiling here at the MTS Iceplex. Stolen away. Back comes Calgary again. Cunningham. Cunningham with a shot. Giroud with another save. Ball is loose at the side of goal. She's got it and covers up. Latriel. Ottawa just hanging on right now. There's a breakout down the left side. Shot put wide. Dumped in by Brenning. She's got the only goal in this game. It came in the opening minute. Ottawa will bring it out, down the floor, dump it in. Lim came out to play, couldn't get to it. Desmere got a stick on it first. Desmere working hard, but Calgary got it to the blue line, no further. That's Drake along the boards for Ottawa. Drake back at the point. LaBelle. Back in behind the goal. O'Toole. Calgary player went down, fell on top of the ball, so we'll get a whistle. Face-off will stay in the Calgary end. To the right of goaltender Lim, who has not been busy in this game. She gave up that one goal early, nothing since. That shot didn't get through, and Calgary quickly counterattack. Right through the middle, over on the right side. Birch drops it back. That shot, Karenko. It's in, it's a goal. Just gets over the goal line. The referee signaled. Gerard reaches behind her, but couldn't hold it out. Chelsea Karpenko has tied it for Calgary United. .9:18. That's going to be a penalty. Pretty obvious tripping call right at the blue line. So Bianconi will head to the penalty box for Ottawa. Calgary back on the power play, having just tied it. Sharp. Cunningham. Beersons. That's Mars, actually 19. And shot was blocked. Race for it. Look at Drake go. April Drake, set of wheels. She's going to draw the penalty against Cunningham. Threw it out in front. April Drake did a great job on the last Calgary power play. This time, just her raw speed. And she hustled down the floor. Cunningham sprawled out, tried to knock the ball away from her, took the feet out from under Drake, and she's gone to the penalty box for 2. She's not happy about the call. She's arguing that she got to the ball before making contact with Drake, but she's gone. That means we'll play a little 4-on-4 right now. Minute 37 left to go in the Ottawa penalty. Ottawa win the faceoff, control it. Perkins. Back to Rayom. She'll put it back down in deep. Looking for Drake. Drake is knocked down. That's going to be another penalty coming up to Calgary's. Drake was knocked down behind the goal. Drake's got it. Shot was blocked, didn't get through. Touched up by Calgary. So they'll have a 4-on-3 advantage. Two players in the penalty box for Calgary, one for Ottawa. Michelle Mars is in the penalty box. Discussion down in the face-off circle. Yeah, it was a brief discussion. It's getting a little longer. Now we're ready. Face-off one by Ottawa. Brum. The side of the goal, they throw it in front. Lim sprawls out, makes the save. No! It's a goal for Ottawa. Looked like Lim had got it with the left arm. Just got behind her. And now the officials are going to discuss it. Nope, I got one right. It was not a goal. Lim did keep it out. That's what I thought initially. The players all threw their sticks in the air to celebrate a goal. Latrell. Shot from Brenning was blocked. Back to Latrell. Brum against a 4-on-3 power play. Brenning. Brum. She works it in a little closer. Shot from Brenning. Went wide. Latrell. Brum. Brenning again misses. Off the glass. Brum hustling over, will hold it in. Down into the corner. Out in front, Ottawa with a very bad line change will allow Calgary to clear it down. And that's a really bad change because right now it's a brief 5-on-3. But the fact that Calgary was able to clear it down the floor is really going to help kill off the 5-on-3. So 10 seconds to go in the two-player advantage for Ottawa. And Alicia Desmier turned her ankle down the corner. She went down and is still down. The whistle goes. And you want to hope that Alicia Desmier is okay. Head coach for Ottawa Capitals, Shelley Callahan, out on the floor to check on her player. Also president of the Ontario Ball Hockey Association and past president of the Canadian Ball Hockey Association. Shelley is heavily involved in ball hockey in this country. Benowitz down into the corner. Botor goes behind the goal. Bergeron. All the penalties are over. 5-on-5 now. Bergeron bounces around. Why they score? Adrienne Botor, the side of the goal, as the ball bounced around, came through the slot, went past 2 or 3 players, right onto the stick of Botor. She put it up over the top of Lim, and it is 2-1 for Ottawa. Although Calgary able to control most of this game, they did come back and tie it, find themselves back in that 1-goal deficit that they were in the first minute of the game. All that work and you're right back where you started. Heather Berzins to Reeve. Reeve up ahead. Got a good pass to Heather Berzins. Stopped by Dawson. Dawson will clear it in wide of the goal. Still over 5 minutes to play. Cunningham. Karpenko. Karpenko couldn't get it out in front. Comes back to Cunningham. Shot tip, scores! Karpenko again. Beautiful slap pass by Jenna Cunningham. Karpenko was over at the right post, tipped it home. Nothing Giroud could do about that one. So Karpenko with her second of the game. Calgary out shooting Ottawa 20-7. We are tied now at 2. Bianconi. Pass didn't get in front of the goal. Brom able to hold it down, reverses it to the other side. Mers back to pick it up behind her own goal. Dunlop. Good pass across and up at the blue line. Pass in behind the teammate, and that'll allow Ottawa to bring it in, but stopped at the blue line. Back comes Calgary again. They'll clear it in. Going into chase. Brianna Curlow plays it back at the point. Big slap shot blocked. Back in behind the goal. Sharp. Sharp for Calgary. They'll survey the situation, have a quick look around, throws it back in behind the goal. On it there was Dunlop, tried to backhand it out in front. McBride with another hard shot. Again, knocked down, this time by Doucette of Ottawa. Up through the middle, Brenning couldn't knock it down. Reeve cleared it out. Again, another bad line change for Ottawa. Curlew had it taken away inside the blue line, brought back in by Bouchard. Only to the blue line, no further. Lindsay Birch for Calgary. Down in the corner, taking it around behind the goal. Stopped there by LaBelle. Birch continuing to run miles out there. Finally has it taken away. They'll hold it in though. Ottawa can't get it out. Great job by Berzins to hold it in. Heather Berzins. Birch shot wide of the goal. That just went wide of the post. Calgary continuing the pressure. Birch out in front, scores! Fisher goes short side. And Calgary now making it pay off. 3-2 they lead. No flooring. Ball cleared out. Ottawa back to get it. Just over a minute and a half to go. Trying to get in front was Brittany Perkins. Made a good run down the right side, cut into the middle, but then lost it. The shot comes in. Lim's got it between the pads, holds on. Exactly 1 minute to go. Face-off will be in the Calgary end. Timeout being signaled over at the Ottawa bench. And I suspect we will see Natalie Girard stay on the bench with 1 minute to go in the face-off deep in the Calgary end. And Calgary just kept coming and coming and coming. They couldn't solve Natalie Jourd in the first period. They've been out shooting Ottawa through the entire game. Finally got to her in the third. All that work, as I say, eventually paid off. All that time spent in the Ottawa end. They trailed 1-0 in the first minute. They trailed 2-1 halfway through this second period. Now they lead it 3-2. 1 minute to go. Ottawa net is empty as anticipated. 6-on-5 out there now for Ottawa. Ball down in the corner. There's a fight for it down there. Calgary would love to see it stay there. Ottawa wants to get it out and get it free. It's free, but down the floor, heading towards the open net, and it'll go just wide. That'll be a flooring call against Calgary. 37.1 to go. Great work by Calgary along the boards, just not allowing Ottawa to come up with that loose ball and get possession. But we'll do the face-off again with plenty of time left. Lisa Desmere, who was shaken up earlier, looks to be okay. She tried to come out, but the officials don't allow the late change. She's gone back to the bench. Face-off won by Calgary. Again, they'll get it out down the floor. Brum hustling back. She'll get there ahead of Sharp, up ahead to Desmere, who's come off the bench. She had it taken away, brought back in. Dunlop towards the empty net, and that'll do it. Kendra Dunlop with the empty netter to make it 4-2 Calgary. $17.4 left to go. 4-2 now. Calgary United over the Ottawa Capitals. Karpenko. Beersens up ahead to Dunlop. She was stopped. Ball just inside the blue line. Sharp has it, and the ball's put into the net, but after the buzzer. Final score will be 4-2. Just put a 5 up on the board. They need to fix that. Their score, or they were just clearing their board quickly to get ready for the next game. So they were having as much trouble with theirs as I was having with ours during that game. Congratulations, Calgary United. What a game they had. They trailed twice and kept coming back. Finally come away with the victory, 4-2. Another women's game, Women's A, these national championships coming up next. And that will be between the Edmonton Red Light and the new Tecumseh Extreme from Ontario. That game scheduled for 16 minutes from now, 1:30 local time. You're watching the Canadian Ball Hockey Association, Men's and Women's A, and as I say, the Masters will start on Wednesday. National Championships, we're at the Bell MTS Iceplex in Winnipeg, Manitoba. See you in 15 minutes from now.